Story Pirates Radio.
Good morning, Story Pirates Radio! What is up, my friends? It's your buddy Lee. Back in the saddle after a rough week last week of the Story Pirates Radio show. Boy, I am so sorry for leaving you hanging last Saturday. There is an explanation which you may or may not have heard on Sunday when I called into Andrew's show. But basically, I was at Lincoln Center for the first Story Pirates show in a very long time. I was going to broadcast from Lincoln Center, but it was so hot and the Wi-Fi was so slow that I couldn't log on. I don't know if the heat had anything to do with it, but felt like it did. So there I was, just unable to log on, knowing that all of you were listening and that I couldn't respond. It was a nightmare. And the funniest part, I mentioned this last Sunday, the funniest part was that Oscar and Yelena, longtime listeners, mom was at the show. And I was like, she was like, shouldn't you be on the air right now? And I was like, yeah, about that. So, you know, I think that's really the first show that I've missed. Besides when I poured water all over my laptop last summer. Do you remember that? And there you go. So, but here we are now. This is your host, Lee, broadcasting live, safe back at the bottom of the ocean. Did you hear this week's episode of the Story Pirates podcast? Did you hear it? It was a good one, I think. There is a very old friend named Satya Baba who plays Kurt Abernathy, the film director. He is a longtime Story Pirates, longtime Story Pirate. Grown-ups may recognize him from the movie Scott Pilgrim, which is a great film. And he also is now a director. He's directing the new Gossip Girl. He's a very impressive person. And an old-time Story Pirate who we are so happy to have back on the show. We also have this incredible song that is a doo-wop song called Bad Art Werewolf that features 4 members of the Jersey Boys, the Broadway Jersey Boys cast. So pretty special day for us. I think it's a great episode. I think you'll like this doo-wop song. I sure do. As always, cannot play it right away, but I will play it as soon as I can. Anyway, here we are back. Apology Tour 2020 showing up. Here we go. Also, I had a very good time visiting Creator Camp yesterday because I saw so many radio friends. It was wild. I saw Arjun / Mystic Owl. I saw KO and Emmy. I may have seen other people too. It was like a big reunion. It was great to see you guys. Well, okay. So, and then the other thing that's happened is that Andrew has given me some kind of roll call song that he does to set up roll call. Apparently this is a thing. I'm just hearing about it. I'm catching up. So here we go. It's time for Story Pirates roll call.
Write it in a comment. We read them all. I adore the weekend. Now it's time for Story Pirates roll call.
Wow, that was pretty good. Does it keep going now? Or does it just fade out? Okay, I guess it just fades out. So we'll go back to some regular background music. That's pretty cool. So yeah, write in there with a grown-up's permission or have a grown-up write for you. Let us know your first name, where you're writing from, and what is going on in your world. Okay, so let's get started. First up, we got Butterfly Minor Maud in Me. Wow, that is a mouthful. Butterfly Minor Maud in Me. Sounds like an old bluegrass song. says, guess who? I was originally known as hashtag I am paying to the demanda. That's right, soon I'll be back. I'll listen a little today because I'm gonna call Butterfly and Minor Mod and we are gonna play Minecraft. Butterfly and Minor Mod are two people. Butterfly, comma, Minor Mod, and me. Sounds like a plan. Then let's see. We have a fan of Bo Burnham is in the chat. Yes. Looks like. Sorry that I look like a mess. They say I booked a haircut, but it got rescheduled. That's from a song from the Bo Burnham special. I watched it. Oscar and Elena are here. They say, hi friends, we're listening with our Aunt Robin. She's visiting from Portland, Oregon, and we're so excited. That is amazing. What's up, Aunt Robin? How confused are you by what's going on right now? On a scale of 1 to 10, are you like a 3? Or a 7 or a 10? Because I think probably hanging out with Oscar and Elena and Oscar and Elena's mom, you're like, why are they so obsessed with this guy who just chats? Okay, so Oscar and Elena's mom also says, just want to vouch for Lee. It's true, he was trying so hard to broadcast live last Saturday. I could tell he was thinking of everyone and really wanted to connect. Woo, what a day. Thank you so much for that vouching. It was a hot day in New York City. The heat index was 97 degrees. It was very hot, but the show was really good. Here's what happened in the show. We opened with Nothing is Impossible, and then we went straight into a story creation zone. We went into the audience and got kids' suggestions for what should happen on stage, and the kids in the audience came up with some great characters. We had a robot who's obsessed with buffalo wings, and we had a princess that lived inside an apple. And the princess ended up having to spend the night in a haunted house so that she could get what she wanted, which I can't remember what that was anymore. Oh, it was a pug. She wanted a pug from the pug store, a pet store that only sold pugs. And so she ended up spending the night in the haunted house. There was some kind of vampire butler there, and she did it. And the robot was there and helped her eat a bunch of buffalo wings so that she could get her pug, and everyone lived happily ever after. And then we did a bunch of stories. We did a story called I Love, which is a favorite for the live Story Pirates show. We did a story called The Fish versus My Brother, which involves a lot of yelling from the audience. And then we did The Wizard Who Could Just Go Poof. We closed with that. And also Andrew and I, speaking of live shows, are working on a brand new Story Pirates live show right now for 2022. It is going to be wild, my friends. So many songs. It's gonna blow your mind, and I cannot wait for you to see it. Okay, let's keep going. We got Nova is here and says, hi, I made a waffle recipe that worked. Don't do a guest. That always goes wrong. Okay, that's fair. Nova says, hi, Mystic Owl. My parents forgot camp. Lee, how are you a werewolf, a squirrel, and a robot? This is a very good question. I was wondering when someone was going to bring this up, because if you listened to the end of this week's episode, something happened to me when I saw Peter's dirty dishes in the sink. I don't want to spoil it. But it's true, in the past I've been a squirrel rapper. I've had squirrel hands. And I was a robot. I actually don't remember when I turned into a robot, but I trust you, Nova. I don't know how I can be all those things at once. It's a wild life I lead. Someone named Tiv says, can you play the Peach? You bet I can. Arjun/Mystic Owl says, hi, morning, Lee and Brandon. Was so fun to see you yesterday. I was drinking kefir the whole time. Like I said, I did see Arjun at camp and looked as cool as ever drinking that kefir. Love to connect with my buddy Arjun. Jane and Brennan KC say, hey Lee, what's up? We are chilling as always in 6 days, or next Friday we are driving 10 hours to go to Colorado. Wow. Colorado's 10 hours from Kansas City? Aren't they like right next to each other? I feel like they're at most like a thumb on the map apart. We are so excited. We are going out because Mom's friend is having a wedding there, and so we decided to make it a family trip too, because Jane and Bryn have never been. I love Colorado. I used to live there. We are going to stay in a hotel for 3 days in Estes Park. Do you know that I also went to a wedding in Estes Park? It was wonderful. We went snowshoeing. I don't think you'll do that this time, but it is beautiful out there. And then Jane and Bryn say, then we are going to stay in an awesome 3 or 4 floor cabin for another 3 days. We also watched the Olympics opening last night. Go Team USA. Yay. Bye. That is amazing. I'm so excited for you all. What a fun time. Don't carry fireworks in the car, okay? Let's see. Somebody named Bad Stink says, yeah, Lee is a dog now. It could be true. I'm many things. I contain multitudes, as they say. And that's it for Story Pirates Roll Call. That's what we got. I'm sure there'll be some more people jumping in. But for now, let's get into some tunes. And first of all, I would like to play your request, which is a song written by a kid, of course, and adapted by the one and only Nimini from the podcast. That's right. She wrote this song and she performs in this song with her mother. That's right. The mother in the song is played by real Nimini's mother. Can you believe that? Nimini's family members have actually been in a lot of songs. In the song Blue Night, that's Nimini's nephew and niece who are talking and say like, oh, the night's blue. Rah, rah, rah. That's them. Anyway, here's Nimini and her mom in The Peach.
Good morning, Mom.
Good morning, Sarah.
Do you think we could go to the garden store today? I would really like to buy some peach seeds.
Of course, honey. Let's go.
I went to the garden store with my mama. Peach seeds I was looking for with my mama. They said that we should go down to aisle number 4 where I found a peach seed that glows. I said, come here, mama, just look at how it's glowing, glowing. She said, just throw it in the buggy and we'll take it home. And oh, it glows, but I'ma plant it anyway. After I bought it, then I realized it came with a pack of water that was looking kind of strange. It also came with a strange fertilizer. Do I use it or return it? Which one is wiser? I went to the garden store with my mama. Peach seeds I was looking for with my mama. She said that we should go down to aisle number 4 where I found a peach seed that glows. We took it home and then I added strange fertilizer. We took it home and then I watered it with strange water. Oh, it's strange,
So strange.
but I did it anyway.
It grew in one day. I was feeling full of love, so I hugged that tree. And in my peripheral saw something pink. And then I said, ow, because it fell and hit me. It was a glowing peach. It bounced off my head and it rolled to my feet. This is something new that I don't really eat, so let's begin the feast. Ooh, that's good. Not bad. I like this.
Sarah, if you continue to hug trees, you're going to continue to get dirty.
Mom, I just ate a glowing peach.
Sarah, go take a bath.
Okay.
Then something happened in the bathtub. My legs got scaly and they stuck together like one. I called my mama and I asked her for the first aid. She said, Sarah, we gotta take you to the mermaids. I went to the garden store with my mama. Peach seeds, what we're looking for, me and mama. Said that we should go down to aisle number 4 where I found a peach seed that glows. It glows, it glows, it glows. My mama took me to the mermaids and they taught me how to swim. My mama took me to the mermaids and now I can talk to fish.
I met every single mermaid, and then they told me they had a queen. So I asked,
Now that I know you, when will I meet your queen?
Welcome back to Story Pirates Radio. That was the Peach, which goes out to my friend. We got some more people jumping in. First of all, Nova tells me, all caps, you have to play the roll call song once more. Am I supposed to do that when the roll call's over also? Is that the way it goes? Okay, then I will after these next few comments from Hudson in Katy, Texas. Hudson says, hi, Silly the Brave. I hope that the Story Pirates are having a great weekend so far. I just finished a Southwest Airplane Lego set. We were in Colorado last week. Wow. 2 Colorado visits. And it was awesome. We had a long trip home yesterday, and when we got home at 10:30 last night, we just went to bed. Love it. Can you play Minnie, the cutest dog in the world? You bet I can, my friend. Thanks, Lee. And Sailor the Wonder Dogs family says, we were wondering where you guys were last week, Saturday, and then Sunday show didn't work right away either. Gosh darn it. We sent the message asking, without Story Pirates Radio, how would we ever know what was going on in Casey, Alaska, or Katy, Texas? How would Emmy sleep if we didn't let Emmy sleep? We hold these truths to be self-evident. I could not agree more. And don't worry, Sailor. We're not changing Story Pirates Radio in any way that should make you nervous. I don't even know if we are changing it. Probably not. Just thinking about how to keep evolving and growing, you know what I mean? As needs change and lives expand. But don't worry, we won't let you down. We also got Bob Participate, says, that's a great name, says, hey Lee, how are you? Have you ever heard of a baseball video game called The Show? I am playing Road to the Show, and I play center field, and I'm hitting .416. That's amazing. Have you ever played? Also, later today, I'm going to a neighbor's barbecue, and supposedly there are going to be opera singers there. Thoughts? I am so here for opera singers at a barbecue. I think we need to be entertaining ourselves in the weirdest way possible. And I think that is, that's going to do it. Opera singers at a barbecue is going to do it. The Road, a baseball video game called The Show. Okay, I've never heard of this game, but I'm definitely going to look it up. Because, you know, I like a baseball game and I like a video game. So let's see. The Show video game. You know what? I'll look it up on our next. Oh yeah, here it is. Woo, this looks fun. See, I only have a Switch though, so I don't think I can play this. It's only on Xbox and PlayStation. I'm not an Xbox PlayStation kind of guy. I wish I was, but I'm not. I just can't afford one. You know what I'm saying? Sylvia is here and says, hi Lee, I'm from Belmont, Massachusetts, and today my grandpa and grandma and I am going to mine my golf course today. Yesterday morning, I went to the park and I met a new friend named Ija that looked like she was about 2 or 3 years old. And she said, do you want to play with me? And I said, yes. And I played with her. P.S. My dad got ham and cheese croissants for breakfast this morning. Yum. Can you please play the song, The Fun, Crazy, Weird Hair Store? You got it, Sylvia. Wow. Nova is really writing in today and says, did you see the Olympics Google game? It's so cool. Oh, you know what? I did hear about this. I am going to check that out too. It's the Google Doodle, but it turns into a little game, right? That's cool. And then Nova says, can you tell us a story behind a song? Do Cats Sit on You story? Like the story behind how we made it? Is that what you mean? Well, I can tell you that. We were in the studio and it was me and Peter and Rachel and Megan and Nimini all together sitting in a circle at our microphones, and Jack was there, and Rachel had this little song that she had written based on a kid's story, of course, and we were like, Jack, can you find some music for this? And Jack just hit the little demo button on the keyboard, you know, that's just a demo button, and then he started playing it. And we kind of built that story together live and came up with all the different bits. That's why it's really like, that's one of those few songs that's like all main cast members on it. And we were like, wow, that was fun. And I didn't realize it was going to be such a big hit. that's why I put it second on that episode. I think it came on the Banana Clown episode, and I put it second because I didn't think it would be a huge hit. Mostly because we didn't like compose it or work on it in the way that most of our songs are worked on, which is a long process usually. But then it is clearly the biggest song we've ever done. People love that song, and I think actually we're gonna name our new tour after it. The Cats Sit on You 2022 tour. 2022 tour. That's a lot of T sounds. All right, my friends. I think that is probably it for roll call. So let's do what I guess I'm supposed to do and play that roll call song again.
Write it in a comment. We read them all. I adore the weekend. Now it's time for Story Pirates Roll Call.
Yeah. Story Pirates roll call. Oh yeah. Wow, that was truly fun to play twice. I love it when Andrew makes the content for us. It's like the guy he's a machine, you know? He's a productive, creative machine. And speaking of Andrew, here's a song requested by Hudson in Katy, Texas that stars our friend Andrew. Here it is, Minnie, the cutest dog in the world.
This is a story about my dog, Minnie. Oh, Minnie, you're the cutest dog in the world. 5 a.m., I wake up in a fog. Minnie's cuddled up to me. Cute pic for my doggy blog. I get your breakfast, put on your tiny top. Take one more photo before going on a doggy walk. Hop through your dog door. Let's greet Indiana.
Look, it's Minnie. So cute.
Neighbors say she's a Minnie.
I could eat her right up.
Get your cell phones out, put her in a teacup. Give the girl some treats and watch her jump up and down. My Minnie's the cutest dog in the town. Good morning, Mrs. Amir.
Morning, neighbor. Hi, Minnie. You are so cute. You know, you should be a famous dog.
Mrs. Amir, watch out for that fancy convertible.
Oh! You hit my mailbox.
Where is she? Where is Minnie the dog? There you are, darling.
Excuse me, but who are you?
Here's my card.
Vivian Plush, Top Dog Talent Agency.
Getting our client's paw in the door.
Oh.
I saw your doggy blog. I want to take Minnie to Hollywood and make her a star today. Now!
Minnie, hang on a minute.
Honey, Hollywood doesn't have a minute.
Minnie, you're my best friend in the whole world. And I never stop my best friend from following their dreams. Go get him, Minnie.
Hop in, Fluffball. We're gonna be rich!
Send a postcard.
What about my mailbox?
Cut to 5 weeks later, watching football with my dad.
Sports.
They cut to commercial. We see Minnie in a TV ad. She really did it. Her fame's taking flight. But tell me, who cuddles her at night as the world sings?
Look, it's Minnie. I could eat her right up.
I love you, Minnie.
Get your cell phones out. Put her in a teacup.
Stop by the pet store selling Minnie's new snack. I'm proud, but I want the old Minnie back. Mom, I really miss Minnie.
Baby bear, Mama's watching TV.
And the award for cutest dog in the world goes to Minnie!
This is at Juliana for Pup News, and I'm standing outside the stadium waiting for Minnie. Here she comes! She's so cute!
Hey, Minnie, it's me. You know, that kid from Indiana that you lived with your whole life before you went to Hollywood. Anyway, you don't have to call me back or anything. I know you're a dog. I just wanted to say that I watched you on the award show, and I miss you, Minnie. Congrats on being famous. Oh, Minnie, go for a walk. By myself.
Morning, neighbor.
Oh, hey, Mrs. Amir.
Going for another lonely walk, I see.
Do I really look that lonely?
Well, there is no dog at the end of that leash.
Oh, sorry. Force of habit. Anyway, see you tomorrow, Mrs. Amir.
I see Minnie.
Yeah, you and everyone else. She's everywhere.
No, she's here, down the block. Look.
Minnie? Minnie, what are you doing back in Indiana? You're supposed to be in Hollywood being famous. Really? You'd rather be here with me? Oh, Minnie, I love you. I know you're technically just a regular house dog again, but in my eyes, you're still the cutest dog in the world. She's so mini, mini. 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 You're still the cutest dog in the world. The end.
If you need a new look, come on down to the fun, crazy, weird hair store. Weird hair store. If you need a change, come on down to the fun, crazy, weird hair store. My name is Sylvia and I'm on my way to go get my hair done. This is my friend, hey girl, she's coming with me 'cause it'll be so much fun. We're leaving the house at 9 a.m. Yeah, we're gonna take a ride. Wow, it's 2 o'clock. It took so long to get here. Let's go inside. Hello! Welcome to the fun, crazy, weird hair store. It's fun, crazy, and weird. So what can we do for you today? We'd like the full treatment, please. Did you say full treatment? Ooh la la. Well, first we're going to wash your hair. Yay! All right, now put on your bathing suits, 'cause we're going to go to the spray park. If you need a new look, come on down to the fun, crazy, weird hair store. Weird hair store. If you need a change, come on down to the fun, crazy, weird hair store. We're at the spray park playing in the water to get our hair wet. It's time to go, ladies. You need to dry your hair. Don't you forget. We're gonna bounce, bounce, bounce to dry our hair on this giant trampoline. My hair feels new. My hair feels so shiny, so fresh and clean. Ladies, take a break from singing for a moment and sit in these bumpy chairs. Wow, these are fun. May I offer you sparkling water or coffee? We don't drink coffee. We're kids. Sorry about that. I own a business and my body is made entirely out of caffeine. Now take a deep breath and relax because the robots will be here in 15 minutes. We are the robots. We're gonna do your hair and take you for a whirl. We're gonna flip and twist those locks, give you a bouncy curl. Sylvia, I feel so pretty. So do I. Our hair looks so beautiful. It makes us wanna happy cry. Happy cry. If you need a new look, come on down to the fun, crazy, weird hair store. Weird hair store. If you need a change, come on down to the fun, crazy, weird hair store. They're leaving you a 5-star review. Why, thank you, Sylvia and Sylvia's friend. Now let's see, that'll be $5,000 million. What? Plus tip. Wow, my mom only gave us a 20. Uh-oh. Awkward. I'm gonna put this on my mom's credit card. It's worth it. If you need a new look, come on down to the fun, crazy, weird hair store. Weird hair store. If you need a change, come on down to the fun, crazy, weird hair store. Weird hair store. All 8 unicorns. All 8 unicorns. I'm a unicorn just galloping, singing my song that I love to sing. It goes all 8 unicorns, all 8 unicorns. I'm alone in the forest, but that's okay.
cause I know I'm gonna have an amazing day. I'm feeling good because I'm feeling great. I'm a unicorn and there are only 8. I'm dreaming of glitter and rainbow swirls. OMG, there are my girls.
Hey. Oh my gosh, guys, it's been a minute.
Yeah, it's so good to see you.
You look incredible, by the way.
Thank you.
Did you color your mane?
I did color my mane. Thank you for noticing.
Highlights?
Balayage.
Oh, it looks so natural.
Yes, I got mane extensions.
I mean, the blue just really pops with your eyes.
Do you like the beads?
Yes, I do. I was just gonna say that.
The feathers?
Amazing. What? Cause mane?
Oh!
Because it's your mane.
That's really good. Would you like to come over and play with me?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yay! All 8 unicorns. All 8 unicorns. We're unicorns and we're galloping and we're singing our song that we love to sing. It goes all 8 unicorns. All 8 unicorns. All 8 unicorns. All 8 unicorns.
Yeah, we're unicorns. Say it with me, girls.
There are only 8 of us in the whole wide world. 1, 2,
3,
4, 5, 6,
7.
Huh?
OMG, everyone's stuck.
There's a unicorn there, but she's tangled up.
Do you need help?
Yes.
We're gonna get you out of this mess.
Oh, wow, she's like super tangled.
I know.
It's like really bad. How did this happen?
It's really bad. I don't even want to say. It's too embarrassing.
Okay, why don't you just grab onto my hoof and then
Right.
I'll like move my other hoof like over this way.
Okay, yeah, so I would do that, but I literally cannot move at all.
you're my
Okay.
hair.
Oh,
Yeah, be
I'm
careful.
sorry.
Be careful.
I'm to the left,
I'm so
but
in the
you're-
way.
But you're left.
Ah, gosh, I'm so awkward. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm all like 4 left hooves.
Hey guys, guess what's just up on Instagram?
I love it.
Did you hashtag all 8 unicorns?
I did. We're gonna laugh about this tomorrow.
All right,
Even
on the
more.
count of 3, let's just pull, okay? 1, 2, 3.
Pull, pull, pull. I'm free. Thank you so much for saving me. I was tangled up, but it's all right. Now we can gallop into the sunlight.
Let's dance around without a care. We're super cool because we're super rare.
All 8 unicorns. All 8 unicorns. All 8 unicorns. All 8 unicorns.
The end.
Welcome back to Story Pirates Radio. This is your host, Lee, and that was All 8 Unicorns, which goes out to Poppy from Culver City, who says, "Today I am totally free and don't have anything to do today except listen to Story Pirates Radio. Can you please play All 8 Unicorns? You got it, Poppy." And before that, we had the Fun, Crazy, Weird Hair Store, which of course goes out to Teddy, but also today to Sylvia. Hope you're having a fun, crazy, weird hair day yourself today. So yeah, what do you think? Oh yeah, Sailor the Wonder Dog has a great idea here and says, "Ruffy, Ruff, I saw the opening ceremonies and I saw the Jonas Brothers Olympic special, and I think there should be a Story Pirates Olympic special. Maybe Peter and Lee could compete in high dive, Nimini and Rolo surfing, Eric and Lufa and Rolo and Rachel could do a beach volleyball team." I love that one especially. Some gymnastics from Megan and Siegfried. I love this idea. I love the idea of us all doing different athletic sports. Because in real life, we might not all be inclined to those sports. But on the podcast, we could do them. We could make it happen. That is a great idea, Sailor. Oh, and Andrew and Alex could compete in equestrian sports on unicorns, of course. This is a genius idea. What about Baby with a Mustache, though? Probably lifting weights. I think that's probably the right one for Baby with a Mustache. What do you think? What other sports should we do in the Olympics? Any ideas out there for a Story Pirates Olympics? Barry and the Big Climbing Tree, climbing a tree? It's a good one. And actually, we haven't played that song in a while. So, how about we just rock it out? What do you say? All right. Here it is.
Koala's gotta do what a koala's gotta do, and this koala's gotta climb. So I wanna climb that tree. He's gonna climb. So I'm gonna climb. Oh, I'm gonna climb. Oh, I'm gonna climb that tree. That tree, Barry's
honey.
Mom! I told my friends I could climb this tree, but I can't.
Barry, dear, all you have to do is practice.
But
Now get to practicing.
I climb a little, but I keep falling down. I'm climbing higher, I'm the talk of the town. So I wanna climb that tree.
Oh, Barry, keep on going.
Give it one more try. Climb to the sky. Oh, I'm gonna climb that tree.
Barry's coming over, climb that tree. Barry's coming over, climb, Barry, climb, Barry, climb.
I fell again.
Barry, honey, how was climbing practice?
Well, not
Great! Because, surprise! I entered you in the big tree climbing race!
Wait! No, Mom! I'm not sure!
Welcome to the Big Tree Climbing Race. I'm your host, Mark Marsupio. Entering his first race is our challenger, Barry the Koala.
Go, Barry, go, Barry.
And racing against Barry today is our 7-time returning champion, Barry's mom.
His mom.
Mom?
Surprise again! I just love a good race.
Okay, racers, get ready and remember, no cheating or else you will be disqualified. Ha-ha! Now, racers, to your mark.
Oh, Barry, you can do this, Barry. No time for fear. What you have to do is clear. Oh, Barry, just believe, Barry, that you won't be stopped. You'll win the race and reach the top. So I'm gonna climb. Oh, I'm gonna climb. Oh, I'm gonna climb. That tree.
Climb, Barry, climb, Barry, climb, Barry, climb.
Barry wins!
Barry, I'm so proud of you!
Thanks, Mom.
Well, Barry, you climbed the tree, you won the race. What are you gonna do next?
Eat some food?
Eat some food, Barry's eating all the eat some food, Barry's eating all the eat some food. Barry climbed the tree and now he's eating food.
And here you have it, folks. The best and the brightest puzzle solvers the globe has to offer will all be on display today in the first annual puzzle competition in the whole world. You heard me right. The first puzzle competition in the world, with the winner taking home a mansion with servants, and the servants are robot dogs. The contestants competing today are Ella Wind, Bob Booston, Mary Bloom, and Larry Stern. Let's let them introduce themselves. But as we all know, puzzle solving is a solitary activity, so forgive them if they're a little quiet.
Ella Wind, and I'm here in my element, full up on adrenaline, coursing with intelligence, puzzle palette big like an elephant, elegant, making other puzzle doers sadly go irrelevant.
Big Bob Boostin', busting all competitors, best in all the rest in puzzles, something I am fettered for. You put up puzzle points, best believe I got the better score, so call me king of puzzles here and now and then forevermore.
Oh my, I'm Mary Bloom, come up in the room to drop the kaboom. Sweep more games than the Parker Brothers boom. Bring more revenge to man than Montezuma.
I'm Larry Stern, I'm from Wisconsin, and gee, golly gosh, I sure hope that I win. I'd love to be more daring, be less on the fence, but I'm actually kinda scared cause these folks are intense.
But we love doing puzzles, yo. And we love doing puzzles, yo. Is it time to start that puzzle flow? You know. Ready, set, puzzle, go.
Jumping out the box and already feeling pretty rock shocked at the sheer amount of stuff I gotta plot. This ain't some little puzzle for your nephews and your nieces. Call me James Fry. Got a million little pieces.
And I'm working the size like I work at McDonald's, cooking the fries. Puzzle game on lock, puzzle skills on sick, taking down jigsaws like I'm in a horror flick.
I got a puzzle piece strapped to my waist. They got a puzzle piece stuck to their face. So fast on these puzzles ain't even a race. I will leave
torn to pieces like a 1, 2, 3. Oh, where did 4 go? Where could it be lately? Seems to me that this whole thing is crooked. I don't think I lost a piece. Somebody took it.
But we love doing puzzles, yo. And we love doing puzzles, yo. Did somebody cheat that puzzle flow? You know. Ready, set, puzzle, go.
You're nuisances. You're useless to boosting. I'm juicing these losers with ghoulish abuses. To win at the puzzle, you got to be ruthless. My teeth are bare. These dudes is toothless. Now it's time for Ella. I gave her salmonella.
I was doing so well, and now thanks to this fella, I am hugging a toilet on my patellas.
Now it's down to him and me, the battle of the century.
I'll win this thing by any means, surrounded by my enemies.
Why aren't there any penalties? He's so far up ahead of me.
My victory is meant to be. Wait, I gotta have to sneeze. Achoo! That really just gave me a scare. Achoo! My pieces going everywhere. Achoo! I got a cold. Now what will I do? Achoo!
I just took the lead from you. Ooh. And we love doing puzzles, yo. And we love doing puzzles, yo. Who's gonna win this puzzle flow? You know. Ready, set, puzzle, go. So here's the sitch. I'm about to finish. I'm about to get rich. It's about to get lit. When it just goes wrong, a hitch, a big glitch. I got a big itch. I need to scratch it, and so I do so.
He's open to impunity. His small slip up becomes my opportunity. I'm down to 8 pieces. He's got 11.
Then I placed 4 more, and now I got 7.
And now I got 6.
But now I got 5.
But I put 1 down.
The crowd comes alive.
And now I got 3.
Then 2.
And then 1.
But suddenly now
the race is all done.
And whoa, I just won. And whoa, that was fun. And now I got those dog servants in my mansion. You can't shun your boy. I'll be telling grandsons I once had the feeling of being the champion. Cause I love doing puzzles, yo. And I love doing puzzles, yo. Is it time to end this puzzle flow? You know. Ready, set, puzzle, stop.
Story Pirates Radio.
Welcome back to Story Pirates Radio. That was the puzzle competition, which goes out to KO, who I saw at Story Pirates Creator Camp yesterday, which was so fun. And before that, we had another song, which I already can't remember. Oh, it's Burying the Big Climbing Tree. Yes. An Olympics-style song. And Jane and Bryn have pointed out that, of course, Siegfried the Orange would do archery or axe throwing in the Olympics. I agree with that. And they want to know, what's the weirdest Olympic event? I don't know, but you know what? For me, I think shot put's pretty weird. It's like we're throwing this big ball. Aren't there other things we could be doing with our strength? When in life do you throw a weird ball like that? I don't know. It's fine. Just a thought. All right, let's keep going with the tunes. And this one goes out to Jane and Bryn. It's the Chess Master.
Once upon a time, there was a kid that dreamed of being the best chess person ever. The best chess person ever. He played every day of the year. When if the air conditioning wasn't working. Once upon a time, there was a kid that dreamed of being the best chess person ever. The best chess person ever. He played every day of the year. When if the air conditioning wasn't working. The next day when he went to school, he saw a poster. And it said, chess tournament coming up tomorrow. Better be ready. So all that afternoon, he played chess with his dad. And the next day, he's the best chess person ever. He saw the kid the next day, bragging to his friends that he played every day and really good at chess. So then they decided to play each other. Sadly, I lost, but I still became friends with him. I felt good because I had a new friend. I had a new friend. chess person ever. He played every day of the year. When the air conditioning wasn't working. Once upon a time, there was a kid that dreamed of being the best chess person ever. The best chess person ever. He played every day of the year. When the air conditioning wasn't working. The end.
There were 2 popsicles that had one sweater. Imagine a double popsicle with the 2 sticks attached. Popsicle sweater. Popsicle sweater. Popsicle sweater. Popsicle sweater. Popsicle sweater. Then I ate the sweater. So now the popsicles were naked, but they had underwear on. Yes, they had underwear on. Popsicle sweater. Popsicle sweater. Popsicle sweater. Popsicle sweater. Popsicle sweater. I threw them away. I threw them away. I threw them away. In a volcano that erupted, I threw them away. I threw them away. I threw them away. In a volcano that erupted. Popsicle sweater. Popsicle sweater. Popsicle sweater. Popsicle, popsicle sweater. Popsicle sweater. Popsicle sweater. Popsicle sweater.
This last story was written by a 4th grader who goes to Barnsley Elementary School in Rockville, Maryland. His name's Danny Cavino, and Danny's story is called Water Falls on My Mom's Head.
Hey, Marcus, get in here.
Okay.
Listen up. I have an incredible idea for a prank to play on my mom.
Cool.
Okay, so before my mom gets home, which should be any minute, I'm gonna fill this bucket with water.
Okay.
And then open the front door just a little bit.
Go on.
And then place the bucket on top of the door.
Oh.
Marcus, you don't seem excited. Don't you get it?
No.
Don't you see what will happen once my mom gets home? Don't you understand what will happen if she opens the door?
She'll come inside?
Oh, and there's water above it?
I like water.
Marcus, use your imagination. Listen, she'll come home, she'll open the door, and then... water
my mom's head.
There! Do you see now?
Oh, I get it. But one more thing. What is it that falls on your mom's head?
Oh, Marcus, you're killing me. Listen. Water, a water, water, a waterfalls, water, waterfalls on my mom's head.
Where?
On my mom's head.
Oh, I'll try. Water.
That's it.
Water.
You got it.
Water, waterfalls.
Uh-huh.
Water, 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 waterfalls.
Yeah, I think you're getting it now, Marcus. So as you can see, I put the water in the bucket, I put it above the door, I open the board just a little bit, and then when my mom comes home, it falls right onto her head.
Where?
On my mom's head.
Oh.
Here I go.
Whoa, I didn't know you could tap dance like that.
I've been taking lessons, and I always wear my tap shoes under my regular shoes.
I think I'm in love with you.
Marcus, we're cousins.
I think that's still okay, depending on what state you live in.
What?
Water, 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 waterfalls, water, waterfalls. On my mom's head. On my mom's head.
Do you get it now, Marcus?
Yeah, I think so, but I have one more question. Water, what, where, when?
Marcus! Look, I'm going to fill this bucket with water, put it above the door, then water is going to fall on my mom's head when she opens the door. Like this. Oh, no, I got wet.
Oh, so the water falls on your head.
Marcus!
Water's falling on my mom's head.
Yeah. The end.
Strong Pirates Radio.
Welcome back to Story Pirates Radio. That was Waterfalls on My Mom's Head, which goes out to Nova, who also wants to know from Mystic Owl, who was Dr. Mustache? I believe this is a reference to the Creator Camp, which Nova unfortunately missed the final day of. Mystic Owl, what's the answer? Help us. Also, Jane and Brandon and KC say if storytelling was an Olympic event, the Story Pirates would earn a gold medal. That's so sweet of you to say. You know what? We have time for a few more songs. Speaking of stories, let's keep the party rockin'. Here is a newer song from the Story Pirates podcast. It's the Music Trials.
Mom, Daddy, ready? We gotta leave in 10.
Be down in a minute, Jack.
Okay, well hurry up, let's go! I slept a full 8 hours, a perfect night of sleep. I'm rested and I'm ready. There's no more time for counting sheep. And guess what? It's my birthday, no ordinary year. I'm 13 and I'm old enough, and I know tonight the crowd will cheer for me. They'll finally see that I've mastered all the instruments. Yeah, the judges will agree. I'm gonna pass the music trials. I'm gonna show them how I play. Gotta be the best, pass every test. The title will be mine today. To be a music master, there ain't no other way. Just play the notes, Jack, focus, breathe, and smile, and you pass the music trials.
Welcome to the Music Trials, sponsored by Shrimp. Each contestant will play 4 different instruments. First up is Julietta.
Wow, look at Julietta, she's doing really well. Her tuba playing's brilliant, and listen to that cello swell. And uh-oh, here comes Ryan on the oboe and the gong. He's a trumpet virtuoso. And come on, an original song, I'm scared, but I know I'm prepared. And I'm next, it's my time, here we go, time to shine. It's my shot to declare. I'm gonna pass the music trials. I'm gonna show them how I play. Gotta be the best, pass every test. The title will be mine today. To be a music master, there ain't no other way. Just play the notes, Jack, focus, breathe, and smile, and you'll pass the music music trials. But what if I miss a note? But what if my rhythm's wrong? But what if I let my teachers down?
Jack to the stage, please. Jack to the stage. Thank you.
To be a music master, there's no other way. Just play the notes, Jack. Focus, breathe, and smile.
Very impressive work, Julietta and Ryan. Next up, please welcome our final contestant, Jack. Drums. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to our new music masters, Julietta, Ryan, and Jack.
Amazing! We passed the music trials. We showed them how we play. And we're all the best, passed every test. The title's shared by us today. Now we're music masters. They can't take that away. We played the notes, we focus, now we smile. Cause we passed the music trials.
You've all won a scholarship to music college.
Passed the music trials.
You've also won 2 months of free shrimp.
Passed the music trials. Julietta, Ryan, do you guys want to come over next week and maybe play some music together?
Yeah. Sounds awesome, music masters.
We passed the music trials.
That was the music trials, and that was Story Pirates Radio. Before we go, shout out to Amanda, who joined us late. Hello, they are on vacation in Hatteras, North Carolina. That sounds fun. And Arjun has a message for Nova. Nova, I don't think they told us who Dr. Mustache is, but the one sending coded messages to the cabin was me! Lee! This is a song I play to reveal that it was me.
Who's been making things kinda weird? It was Baby
Lee.
with a mustache this whole time. Who's got facial hair but not a beard? It was Baby
Lee.
with a mustache this whole time. She's a baby.
Well, I'm not.
And she's shady.
I'm not that
guess
shady.
What we're saying is that maybe. This week's episode was so weird because it was Baby with
Lee.
a baby with a
Lee.
baby with a baby with a
Lee.
With the mustache this whole time. And I made sure that Sparky was adopted by a wonderful, loving family.
Thanks for joining us for today's episode of Story Pirates Radio. We'll be back tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern with Andrew. Until then, stay creative and stay kind. Bye!
Story